So this is the cart we're going to be working on today. As you can see, it is a 3-tier cart. Got this stuff sitting up here. Let's see, I'll pull it out. It is early, so the sun is behind me, so you guys are going to get shadows and things right now. But as you can see, it's 3-tiered. Don't know what I'm going to do about those wheels yet. I might paint them, not sure. And it is a combination of this, I don't want to call it metal, but I guess that's what I'm going to have to call it. And this wood veneer, which is pretty much a plastic. It does extend out. But I'm going to be painting it. If this was actual wood, I would just refinish it and stain it. I don't care for painting over wood unless it's really, really damaged. But this isn't real wood. And even with this metal, because it does have this corrosion on here, I'm going to paint that also. So our first step is we're gonna have to wash it up really good, get it all clean, remove any debris, any oil, and I'm going to do a light sanding. Even though this is pretty much kind of oxidized, it's not really that's, you know, glossy, but I'm still going to sand it down just to make sure that the paint adheres to it. You can see it has something on here which looks almost like some type of adhesive. So I'm pretty much gonna have to scrape that and sand. If it's not an adhesive, then something got up under the veneer. Either way, it's gotta come off. All right, guys, so I said I thought this was some type of adhesive, and you know what? It is. So I'm gonna scrape off as much of it as I can. And I think I have some Goo Gone inside. I'm going to try it on it and see if that will take the rest of it off. But it seems to be coming off pretty easily. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. Okay, as you can see, the Goo Gone did most, well, should I say, took most of it off. It did its job. Still has this little outline, and I think there's still just a little bit of a stickiness to it. So some of it is still scraping off. So it should be able to come off when I sand. Just want to make sure I get as much of it off as possible because, like I said, I don't want it coming through the paint. As you can see, there still is a little bit of whatever this stuff was. All right, so I won't bore you guys with all of this scrubbing and scraping. I'm gonna get the rest of this off, and I'll be right back. Okay, so after the sanding, you do want to take another cloth, a dry cloth, and go over and try to remove as much of the dust as you can. Probably go over this again with a very damp cloth just to make sure I get everything off. So the first thing I want to paint is the chrome pieces, these metal pieces here. I'm thinking, I don't know, I may have to go over them one more time and clean them. They feel like they have kind of a, I don't know, almost a grit on them still. Maybe it's just this one. But so to do this, I'm going to have to cover all of the laminate part that you see and leave just the little gold pieces uncovered so that I'll get those. So the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to use newspaper and painter's tape. It's a little tedious, but you know what? Once it's done, it makes the job a lot easier. Okay, so as you can see, I got the card all covered. Try to get every little nook and cranny of the veneer covered up so that all I'm gonna have showing is the little gold parts that I am about to paint. When I do it this way, it's easier. I can just go ahead and start spraying and I don't have to worry about getting paint on anything else. So I do have some leftover paint from another project, and as you can see, it is the shiny metal gold. And I'm going to be using that. It's the Rust-Oleum. It's a 2x ultra cover. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and start spraying the rest of it. I like how that looks. Hey family, so I'm already on day 2. It's already hot. I had to kind of give up yesterday. I couldn't stop sweating. I mean, it was so hot. We actually hit almost 100 degrees again yesterday. So I'm out here this morning and I'm gonna get started with the rest of the cart, and hopefully I will finish it by today. So let's get started. can see, I do have a little bit of overspray down there on the bottom, but I'm not too concerned about it because I can just go back in and clean it up with a small paintbrush. But I am really feeling this yellow right now. It's kind of been my color this summer. I guess it's because it's a happy, cheerful color with everything that's going on right now. Brings a little sunshine into my life.